Now what we're going to do is open up our survey results in our Google Sheets, and we're going to go through and make sure that all of our graphs look correct and make any changes we need to. So let's go to the features bar first. Mine's kind of lagging this morning. Okay, so when I look across here, I want to check capitalization, that I have a title up top, a label on the bottom, and a label on the side, and no legend. And I see I've got some work to do. So first of all, if this is a title, then features needs to be capitalized. So I'm going to change that. Then I'm going to go down here and notice I don't have a label here. I need to add a label for those. So I'm going to go to advanced edit, and that was down here, horizontal. I'm going to call this features. Okay. Then I'm going to go over here and just double check this. Number of responses, that looks good. Oh, this didn't save, or this didn't fix, so I'm going to fix that right now. I got to hit enter to get it to apply. Enter to apply. Okay, so now step back and look. All right, looks good. But when I go over here, and now remember this, these are all different colors. I want my graphs to be the same part of the color theme. So I'm gonna change this. I guess I don't need to go to there to red. I just double click to get red. Okay, so next, this is the graph that I see the most errors in. And first I want us just to look at, actually, to go back and look at the data where we analyze, or is it maybe it's in there. It is. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is to look through each of your categories up here and see if there are any suggestions that are the same or can be combined. Okay, so let's just look through mine. More pockets, add a design, Velcro zipper, add pocket. Add pocket, more pockets. Those two sound an awful lot the same to me. Okay, so I'm going to come back for a minute and check that out. Belt apron, belt color and material, apron size, apron color, separate pocket, separate pockets, deeper pockets. Okay. So I think as I look across here, add a pocket is the same as more pockets. It's just they wrote it different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and now I made this up, so this should have been, let's pretend this was here. So then I would just move this over, boom, like that, and then get rid of this. Okay, and before I do that, actually, I want to make sure add pockets is down here, because if I delete this, it's going to delete what's below it. So right click, delete column, all right, and then now that should be fixed. Okay, so now I'm going to come down to where I made my table, okay, and be able to see that and my graph at the same time. So I'm going to scoop my graph up a little bit if I can. Yeah, okay. So let's just look it over. Got a title, capitalized, good. Suggestions or changes, that looks good. Number of responses, that looks good. Remember, these are also labels, so they need to be capitalized. As I look across here, I see some of them are not. Now, rather than trying to change them here, I'm going to change them in my table. I also notice I have this legend I don't need. So I'm going to go up here and go to my editor and get rid of my legend. So where are you at, legend? Legend, none. Okay. So more pockets is fine. Add design. Okay. And that should change it right away. Boom. Okay. Appropriate size, separate pockets, deeper pockets. So pocket. Sometimes I like to change it up here. Pocket. Because I don't have to double click to get into it. So pocket changed. Okay, deeper pocket. All right, perfect. So that one looks good. Now I'm going to go to my criteria bar graph. Okay, and so take a minute and look at my graph, and do you see any things that I need to change? There are two problems with this graph. Yes, so you're right. If you said the legend and then wearable needs to be capitalized. So wearable I can do up here, wearable, and then legend I'm going to click into organizer here, or excuse me, editor, and none, and then update. Okay, criteria met, number of responses looks good. Then I've got this last one, the pie chart, not many things to put in here or change, but I noticed that these are both capitalized, so that looks good, but product name is not. So again, I'm going to capitalize that, and then I have to hit enter, return, to get it to work. Okay, so now, really important step. I've made all these changes to my graphs. So what I have to do is, I suggest you just do this for all your graphs, regardless of whether you think you changed it or not. So come in here to your oops. Let me find the right one. Sorry, guys. I could have sworn that was it. Okay, let me try that again here. Okay, and I can go use optimize solution. Okay, am I still loading?